Hello, my name is Shoham De, and today I am going to share with you my Capgemini experience. So, Capgemini came around, um, the registration on Superset the came around um, at the last week of August, and our first online test was on 8th September, and the coding round, the second round, was on 12th September. So these two rounds, the cap the interview process will be monitored by all these rounds. Means if you do well in all these three an interview, obviously, if you do all these three well, then based on these two and communication round, obviously, and based on in these three rounds, your package will be chosen that you will be eligible for. Based on these three, your package will be chosen. One is 4, one is 5.75, and one other is 7.5. So I will tell you my trick. Try to complete this coding round as soon as possible. We had 4 different problems, coding problems, and we it was permutation combination, and several students got any two of them. So my one program, it came buy and sell stock, that when to buy and when to sell stock. You can find it on LeetCode, the common problem. Let me show you. Best time to buy, and this one. You can just practice, can see what is the standard of this code. And another code was there. By using array list, you have to find each characters, each word of the character, and then return it. Means I am a boy, then you have to make an array where I am will change to, the capital letters will change to small letters, and small letters will change to capital letters, and am will be like this, a boy. So hope you understand. You have to make an array from a string where each word will be stored in different elements of an array, and there will be change of the case. So you can do it very easily. You can practice any GFG or LeetCode problems. You can easily get that how to solve this. Or if you can write in the comments to post a different video to show that how to do this one, I will definitely show based on the comments. So now let me come to the most important part, that is interview. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the online assessment. Oh, the timing for this coding assessment is 40 minutes. Last year it was 1 hour 5 minutes, and there was 3 coding problems. And this time it was 40 minutes and there is 2 coding problems. I completed my 2 coding problems within 20 minutes. So I got 20 minutes save time. I think this become a major factor in selecting my interview package, which is the 7.5. And you have to do well in communication round also. It will be held on SHL platform. So make sure that there is a silence room. Well, and let me come to the important part, that is online assessment. You need to have need this is very most important. For the pseudocode part, you have to practice bit manipulation. You need to means 6 8, this is bitwise, and you need to Do this within seconds, my friend. Otherwise, you will not clear the bit manipulation part. Bitwise and bitwise or. You have to do this. Major pseudocode comes from bit manipulation, and in Accenture it is very much higher compared to Capgemini. So you need to practice bit manipulation, and then in the first round you will have verbal. Verbal, if you practice from any online website, I will recommend you Career Right. I practice my aptitude and verbal reasoning from Career Right itself. It's a very good platform. And then if you pass this round, only then you will go to the pseudocode and technical section. Many friends got eliminated from verbal only, so make sure your verbal skills are good. And then in the bit manipulation, or sorry, in the pseudocode, the next section will be pseudocode plus basic OS networks question. Basic OS network question, DSA question, and pseudocode. The timing, that is variable. Each year it changes, the number of the question changes. So this is not important. You just need to practice pseudocode, DSA, OS networks. It is not so tough. OS and networks and DSA, it's not so tough. But pseudocode, this is very important. You need to practice bit manipulation and recursion problems. Recursion pseudocode. You need to practice. Then this result very much matters. This result very much matters for your package selection for the interview. Very much matters. So make sure each and every round that you do is very good. Each and every round that you do makes an impact. So at the last interview, so in the interview for three packages itself, the question are more or less same. And in 7.5 there is more conceptual questions. My interviewer itself asked me about my conceptual questions. So let me tell you a brief of three sections itself. You need to practice DBMS. Everything you know, everything you want, there can be known from DBMS. Query you can practice, but DBMS concepts and theory question you need to practice. If you the language that you know, Java, let me write DBMS, Java or C, anything you like, or C++ or any platform you code in. If your interviewer is familiar with the coding language that you code in, suppose you are giving interview with me, you code in Java, I too code in Java. So if you tell my preferred language is Java, make sure you know everything of it. So I can ask you questions. I can ask you exception handling or thread or stuffs like that. Code Java question, hash map, hash link set, linked hash set, sorry. So I can ask you questions like that, and you need to be prepared for that. But if I don't know, suppose I code in Python and you code in Java, you said Java, so that time I don't think that interview will ask you major questions. But make sure DBMS is done, and obviously DSA, basic DSA questions. Basic, what is tree, what is graph, what is linked list, what is array, what is linear non-linear data structure, stuffs like that. And then your project, major thing, that is your project. You need to know 100% of your project. You need to know 100%. You need to explain what are the things that you have done, what are the difficulties you have faced, what is the aim of your project, what is the future scope of your project, what is the technology stack that you have used. This type of questions will be asked, and these are all for 4 and 5.75 packages. Okay, so me so let us come to 7.5. They will ask conceptual questions. Now, what type of conceptual questions? Let me tell you. They have asked me, you need to practice oops codes example. Suppose encapsulation, abstraction, polymorphism, and inheritance. Practice real life examples from this and code. Let me show you encapsulation code in Java. You go here, you just see this code because they might ask you that write a code that will show encapsulation on inheritance is easy. So practice this type of things. Okay. Um, Class employee, that is extending the class. Basic, just basic codes regarding the oops concept they may be asked. And now let me come to my interview experience. My interviewer first took my intro, then I talked about my project, and it went on for nearly 15 minutes. Yeah, yes, it's better to have two projects. One is solo, one is group. So I had my two projects done, one solo and one group. So I talked about that both in detail, and it went on for 20 minutes. Then the interviewer asked me, showed me one Java code, and I need to say its output. It was basic string concept, so if you know coding, then it might not be a problem to you, but you need to practice for that. Then what will be the output? And after that, he asked me what is the difference between interface and abstract class. This is very important. I will tell you one trick. Interface and abstract class. So interface is what we all know. Ob class is ob class is instance of object, right? Class is instance of object, right? Now interface is instance of class. Remember this one, and remember this one. Interface, we use interface for 100% abstraction, and 0 to 99% abstraction we try to achieve by abstract class, sorry. And interface is only accepts abstract and static methods, and it can accept non-static and non-abstract methods as well. So this you will know, I will just share. Try to speak in interface is an instance of the class, it will be a good impression. And another thing, if you are in C, if they ask what is pointer, then you must say pointer stores the address variable of the same data type. Same data type. Many students make this mistake. They don't say this one, but it is the most important thing. Same data type. So what is pointer? Pointer stores the address variable of the variables of same data type. Okay, so let me come to my interview experience. So after the project and after the pseudocode part and interface and abstraction part, he asked me, suppose this is me and my family members are there. My family members call me by my nickname, but I have my good name, means proper name, and I have a nickname. The outside world knows me by my proper name, and my family members call me by my nickname. So this is what type of oops concept. So this type of conceptual questions I was asked. The answer is abstraction, obviously, that the outside world doesn't know my nickname. It is only known to my dear ones. So it is a type of abstraction. And another one, he asked me, Suppose I am a father, I'm a husband in a house, I'm an employee in my office. So this is what type of concept. So this is easy, you guys know. This is polymorphism, exists in many forms. So after that, he asked me, what are your strengths? So I told you can, I told my strength. You must have prepared that from your HR. And he told, what can you show me that I will get impressed? He told me that. So I told him that you can tell me any Java program or DBMS query, I can write down and show you. So he didn't give me any programs or query like that, because he's seen my confidence that I will be able to answer everything. So from code and query, so he didn't ask me any question. So after that, he told, okay, I'm done from my side. Oh, he told me from 5 years, after 5 years, where do you see yourself? So I answered that. And after that, my interview went on for roughly 25 minutes. For 4 lakh, it roughly, my friends give an interview for nearly 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. For 5.75, it went for 20 to 25 minutes. And for 7.5, it went for 25 to 30. So my was 25 minutes exact. It will be held on Superset platform. So now the thing is, you need to have, for getting the package of 7.5, from my college 8 students got 7.5, including me. So for getting this 7.5, you need to have all the rounds in your pocket: communication round, coding round, and online assessment round, plus the interview. Okay, I hope all the very best to you all. There is a recession coming into till December 23, 2023 December. There will be recession, there will be less number of hirings. So if you get the opportunity, you just grab on it. Okay, so hope you all the very best, and don't take pressure, because this online this online campusing is majority of luck. Don't get upset if you don't get selected in Accenture or IT giants like that, because mm, the process is not so clear from them. They will not give you any reason that why they are rejecting you, but you will get rejected. Stuffs have happened with us also. So don't feel disheartened. There is always time to improve yourself and be the best shot. Give your best shot and just wait for the opportunity. There will be time that you will get your reward. So that is from my side today. If you like this video, I can share with you my Cognizant GenC experience also. I got selected in GenC too. So if you tell me, I can show you my GenC experience, UI experience, and persistent experience also. If I get good feedback from this video, I will surely make these 3 companies interview experience as well. So good luck everyone. Thank you. সবাই ভালো থাকবেন। শুভরাত্রি।